suspense for the longest time.
Okay, we've waited a while for this, but it's here.
Bilibili
NRG against Bilibili. We've got NRG on attack. We've got Bilibili on defense. We have 1, 2, 3.
back on the raise.
Last time Bilibili destroyed NRG with a judge. Now they're going for the frenzy.
A hit. All 5 stacked towards the spot. Bilibili have got a little bit of Viper's utility to back them up.
Misspoke earlier. It is, of course, Bilibili on the defense first.
Oh.
Okay, this camera's about to get insta-shot, right? Oh, we saw numbers. We saw numbers. How many? Okay, not all of them.
But anyway, into the game, it's going to be NRG straight in.
Shell out, Tripwire still able to get the catch, but YZ
It's weird to do this trip without anyone in a position to kill.
And very rapidly coming through here.
Spike planted.
Right, just some spam out with that frenzy, but damage not going to be found. Dog going forward, Paranoia going to be pushed,
really good.
held at bay.
Really good counter, Omen Flash.
Helping to keep K9's
Honestly, a lot is on FNS on this.
Forward,
They feel like they have to get map control. Damn,
forward, but there's no
Frenzy
one there
does
to play
that.
off of it. Finesse now going to be helped back in towards Sewer. Som tries to open things up, gets quite a bit of damage in, but now it's all down to Verno. Last man standing, 2 of the players so dangerously
So it begins.
low, but cannot find either.
Yeah, they felt like they had to take map control here. Like they were really determined to take over towards spawn, right? Dog into Omen Flash. If that counter Omen Flash doesn't come in, they take spawn. And then once they lost ramp, they wanted to try take spawn.
Audio cues instantly backing off, right? Holding from screens, he has the frenzy, he has
Did he even have to push there? It was the original plan. I think once they got Omen Flash back, they just had to toe on site, to be honest.
And down to it, the trades at the end, Neff being able to pick up the last one too.
It's just because that was the original plan, for sure. Maybe if FNS was like in the pack on site, he would probably say, it's okay, just fight on site.
Maybe a little bit more.
But I think because he was back here, he couldn't really see what was going on in terms of like the Omen flashback. Bilibili, Lord of guns on this. Everyone's buying up. So any damage on the eco should be huge. That's 1.
The kill gets the gun flashed down.
Wait,
as he desperately tries
like
to
looked at it.
Jump back up the rope. Push in the meantime though, pushing forward. Finds some YZ.
We're thinking 1 armor rebuy unless these are regens. Or regen. 1 regen.
Very cleanly
Okay, they don't need to buy any armors. It's just 1 gun. It's a good bonus.
Pursue that Spectre.
Go on, get a judge out. Oh, that's so
quick
nice.
in for those
That's
trades.
so nice. We're starting with the mind games. We actually started with the mind games. 3rd round in, we get the judge out.
Keep themselves alive, keep themselves into the game. Really denying any potential opportunity against NRG suggests quite a bit. 4 quick kills already. 0 deaths on one of these players.
Oh, dude changed it up. He went for the Bucky. The judge was too expensive.
Now for NRG as they
still, shotgun's a shotgun.
Hold. Looking for a bit more space out of mid. I mean, it is split.
Ooh,
whoa.
That was close.
Bullets whizzing past his head there. Shell playing forward here into the smoke. Swings out off the back of the flash. Confirmed though, Som's going to be lingering outside of the garage.
Okay, this is good util. Bilibili used enough to deter them from going through middle. So NRG
so why not?
Gonna take space over towards A
BLG are holding the
and B main.
Outside of Mirage towards B. Trailblazer into check.
Dude, Bilibili at the moment, second right side.
Fault line.
We've got 3 people here.
Him back here for the moment.
Heard the footsteps.
Slow creep up from Verno on the opposite side of the map. Hasn't really seen much of anything towards A site. It's about to encounter a tripwire. Given the positions here in mid, it could be a quick pivot through the vents.
Okay. I must wait a moment. Just taking their time to clear out a lot of the utilities. Cypher versus Cypher.
Oh god.
But now in towards mid.
Okay.
Okay, looks like
huge damage to clear it. We do want to end A, but this is a solo Brim faking with the spike. Doesn't get caught out. Knight might want to push the site.
Over here before the players from Bilibili can rotate. Guardian shots opening up, and K9 able to find one as Ethan will get taken down. Swings onto the corner, Verno.
Oh, these two should have swung together there.
Shot to the chest, knocked
okay,
down.
keep an eye on FNS on Heaven. It's a big duel coming up.
We'll be able to win the fight. Rush Hour swinging in. Finds one. Finesse gone. Wall coming through. Levius.
Ah, don't do that.
Over to the classic.
You can hold it the whole time as your team takes site.
Either way, does get taken down as Rush is able to find another Som. Eliminated. Lana trying to hold the corner here. It's off. He tries to go for the reload, but now Nev able to find Verno. Mana, he gets caught. The fuse will come through.
Dude, I thought they messed up, to be honest. I thought once the Viper went down, it was like a down round. And then this guy at spawn went all the way back to heaven and just won the duel.
Doesn't feel too great, but
well,
they were kind of smart with how they read the map too.
A pistol into a bonus.
Billy had the setups again.
It's happening
into
again.
The toxic screen, having players up towards screens, finding those picks and trades against Verno and Som as well.
This was a really smart idea from Neff. That was really smart from Neff, to be honest.
From NRG.
His decision to double back and go heaven here was great.
On B, having 4 players all to run on the other side, having that numbers advantage coming back through on the retake, they're able to fight pound for pound. So 3-0 for now. It's quick timeout from Coach Bonker.
It's a big timeout early on.
Immediately just diving on top of this one. Granted, are starting on the attacking side.
Chat, this
split here at the
this analyst, so he's been around for a long time. I have not a grudge, but I remember in 2020, like one of the first games that were ever done, he was doing like a VOD review of our stuff, and it was the first time ever in the game that someone had done a Killjoy ult and we had spammed it through Ascent on Haven. Sorry, on spammed it through the wall on B on Ascent, and in the VOD review, no joke, he skipped the round and he said nothing interesting happened. And I was watching it like, surely bro, like surely give me some praise for this, it's the first time we've done it in Valorant. We ecoed them with sheriffs on B site. First time we've ever seen a spam with a Killjoy. In his YouTube videos, like, they ecoed them, nothing interesting happened. Oh, like, mate, surely, I spent so much time on that. Just a little bit of praise, please. Okay, what do we got? Big buy round. Big buy round. Look at this money.
The guns that they have this time have swapped up a little bit.
Must not have been the first. Yeah, apparently not.
Judge in hand out towards Mail by Levius. And not wanting to
Why are you watching the reviews? Ah, dude, you should always watch other people's. Dude, if someone's giving us free criticism on our stuff within the first 2 months of the game, it's always worth listening to them.
Some presence here is Levius. Judge in hand, decides to back away. Paint shell going to be thrown out, but Mana going to be taken down. Levius just cutting him in half.
Force through the Viper stuff of middle. Oh boy, we get the Judge out early. The mental warfare.
Clearly not meaning a damn thing here. At least not to
They actually hit him with the Judge. They hit him with the Judge to force him to the eco, and they took a little bit of damage, and that's it.
Wisey, but the Judge wrecks them all the same.
Oh god, it's actually all repeating.
It's all down to Som. You got 30 seconds left in the round. I mean,
30 seconds left.
Either place you go, you're always going to have to anticipate a second player, if not a third. So you might just save back into spawn. All right, he's looking for the corner.
10 seconds left.
Right, grabbing the orb. Swing out. Says hello.
Cover going
Why is he approaching? Will just be the smoke down. Som should be able to get away from this. No one swinging out the opposite side. Paranoia.
Seriously?
Avoided. I mean, they're blast back for him.
Oh my god.
Damn, they really went for it. Omen flashed into Satchels.
I don't care. I want you dead.
Dude, look at their money though. Like they can afford to do it.
I mean,
Billy continues.
There's a big crunch on middle. There's a lot. Like the Viper did so good. The Viper molly was awesome as well.
True. Flush with cash right now.
That's just so funny.
And NRG have already called the timeout, so.
Nah, okay. Apart from all of that, you know, it's just Billy. Yeah, you mentioned it off the timeout. They made just very minor adjustments. Having those 2 players inside of vents, that was all it took. The Judge being pushed out as well. Now the eco not on their side. NRG just desperately
2 over towards side. We got a kill trip.
Rushing in with these sheriff.
That's the kill trip.
Ooh. Why is he finding Mana? And finding Borg. K9 just spamming through the smokes!
Every single round so far, Billy have the most perfect read. The most perfect read.
Now held at bay. The tripwire is there. Just managed to hit Rushet. Needs either the headshot or a couple more ones to the chest.
Let's go back, right? Third round, they had the 3-person stack on B.
5-0 start.
Then we had middle, where we had the crunch over towards middle, two-person holding heavy middle, and then now they go A, and we had 3 people here.
As soon as those little hits went through, all right, everyone rotates over. But then the spams outside of A main, like everyone just got absolutely wrecked. K-Knight, what a spray through the toxic screen. It's just, I have to imagine a bit of mental conditioning from NRG to continue to sack this site because they want to keep that Viper setup in towards A. In towards B, maybe you have a little bit more success, but then you gotta watch out for Heaven. So still needing to have a bit more mid presence.
Okay, we got another buy round, chat. Another buy round. Ethan went away. Dude,
good so far,
he has his Razor.
Wire.
Another time when they want to go over towards middle, we got Trip, we got Smoke, we got 3-person holding middle.
Passed over, shifting now through sewer.
Chat, Billy, in terms of having the read every single round, it's about to be 4 in a row. It's kind of insane. They may be, it's the good timing of the dog. I wonder if they go for a little re-clear middle here together.
Trying to see if he would pull out the showstopper too, but
damn, nice shot. We got Razor as well.
Verno gone.
Pretty sure the wall has full power.
Mata trying to take some ramp control here, but how are you meant to get in?
Yeah, here's the AWP getting taken. I mean, it was nice instant decision making from Mata to not get double killed, but my goodness. This is another big buy round that has ended horribly.
5v3 advantage now. 5v2 is finesse balls. Another paint shell built up here for YZ. Regen shield pushing him back up to full.
Oh god, the confidence is through the roof. He's pushing through as well. He's got them both.
Right now, nobody watching for it as they just linger here within the smoke. Is he going to be able to hit the transfer? Yeah, he absolutely can. It's a 4K for YZ, a flawless for BLG.
Yeah, it's another round.
An absolute
chat.
Disaster for
Everyone
NRG.
hits 9K apart from one. We got 4 people that have hit 9K money.
No freaking way!
There's no kills going down for NRG.
A matchup like this, and we start off 6-0 on NRG's map pick. Ah! No! Oh! They're having a good time, bilibili. Up from the back.
They're having a great time. Bonkal's gonna have to do a double timeout probably. He said when he was on stream that he doesn't mind doing double timeouts in one half because obviously they do the comeback. The other team have to time out for him anyway. And he can just use their timeout.
Couple of ultimates, sure, but
they wanted to shut down middle again. We got a heavy lean of 3 towards B. And look at this. Look at our Sky over towards A. Full info. They can keep 4 over towards B if anything. Wait, no joke. This is my old strat.
But the tripwire is fully blinded up. Didn't know where he was going. Saw him with the TP. Is able to find one K-Knight.
I used to love this strat. You go to spawn here. They have to deal with you. You've got a judge waiting.
Had been sent. Got the reveal. And Russia is able to go ahead and collect one. Spray across.
Yeah, just needed a judge. Honestly,
56 HP with just
it was an okay attempt.
Range.
The idea of how it, I can't believe Bonkar brought this one back. Basically, the idea of this strat is once you have the Omen ult, right? You should smoke here. You smoke Heaven. You Omen ult to spawn, and then normally they're like go deal with you, and you just stay alive here with a judge, just waiting for the reaction of them pushing through the smoke. Used to be a classic. And then obviously if they push you, get the kill. I mean, you're gonna get the kill. You have a judge, but they can then take a free sight.
The anchor positions towards back sight. You really gotta love how Neff comes towards the back of bottom mid, watching the back of Garage as well. Just no escape. Oh!
It has to. You absolutely have to.
Chat? Yeah, I can see you.
Yeah, but
there is no other recourse.
You're truly scratching your heads at this point. I mean, you really need so much more.
Okay, that's the double timeout. That's the double timeout that we said.
Their setups are so strong right now. It's kind of standard, you know, having the open towards B and being able to throw that
finesse,
flash
yeah, finesse. It's been like, man, I could have been watch partying this. It could have been someone else.
Map, right?
I could have been at home.
You're being flashed, everything's being stalled, you're not able to push out. B can't quite be the answer unless you're able to
guys, I think I'm not okay.
That's quite risky to peek outside a garage. Mid, on the other hand, that's what I'm looking at. So far, it's only been some Levius maybe working around the middle room.
The good news is they're about to get a lot of ults.
Across ropes as well as vents, out towards top of mid. Gotta imagine there's some kind of call from Coach Bankar to be able to use, Ethan's abilities or perhaps even a quick play to take more space and then to be able to pivot across.
That's the thing is we're not seeing any real increase to the pace here. It's just the same.
Okay, the timeout.
Try to take some mid-control
So this is kind of interesting, right? So we're talking about mind games at the moment. The only thing that NRG hadn't tried was over towards A heaven. We got 1, 2, 3 ready off the camera contact to swing over towards A heaven. So bilibili really expecting them to go heavy over towards A heaven. NRG just calling to this time just push through middle. So there's a good reaction to losing middle though. They lose middle, they 3-pass and push because obviously they stacked, thoughting that it would be heaven. Seekers goes 2B, so they can just follow it.
Trying to identify where the players are at here on the B site. Russia will end up getting taken down. Ethan with a headshot. Breaks open the site just a little bit more. Plant can now come through.
Okay, they know about FNS. The Seekers went through garage, sorry, through vents.
Getting the chase here. Mata just backpedaling over towards Mill. Keeps himself safe for now.
Ness could support.
I'm pretty sure they know doubles here. I'm not 100% sure. Madam might have owned it.
Showstopper now online. Does he suspect? He does.
Oh, that's a savage team flash. That is a savage team flash. Okay, it was meant to be 7-1, of course. Only one person dying though, so money's pretty good.
Even though they lost the player,
yeah, they won the timeout battle.
They recognized the fact really quickly that there weren't that many towards B, so being able to take it more effectively now. Mata taking those fights head on. The fault line support from Finesse. He was able to push back that retake from BLG. This is what we want to see from NRG.
Yeah, they got the nerves out the way of the first round. Okay, and like I said, they're about to get some ults online. They can still get a pretty respectable half. This guy has 5k and he's bought a judge.
Trailblazer will get the spot out here on the white. Levius again. Judge in hand, but why is he going to be sprayed down? Ethan finding the kill.
Yeah, this makes a lot of sense. They went over towards middle, that was the weak spot, so they decided to 3-pass and go middle. And NRG kind of realized with what happened earlier that they can just spam these areas, try to get a kill. It's a fun game, everyone's learning at the moment. bilibili in the 4v5 take a gamble on A.
Then the execute comes into B, Showstopper out as well.
Barring some severe bad luck. Yeah, no, never mind. Reposition there from Levius will keep himself safe.
This is something that Verno does a lot. Saves trip for after plant.
Coming through 4v5 to the attempt of the retake. Finesse now with the Rolling Thunder online. Situated at backside. Trailblazer making its way through alley. We'll get the spot out onto Som. Takes the TP for a reposition. There's a Mata, tries to hold down the rope. Paranoia coming across, Som up on top of the Raptors here. Trying to desperately find some shots through. Tiny smattering of damage, but now Levius and Russia start to come online. Ethan, Som, both going to be taken down.
Huge ult.
Crashing across, however, sets up for the kills on pretty much all of them.
Huge ult from FNS. That got a little bit close, to be honest.
Fantastic
post. It was a really nice ult.
It got a little bit dicey initially.
Yeah, it got a little bit scary. Mata got relatively lucky that he didn't go down from the spam.
But thanks to that, gathering a little bit more information, Finesse was
I like this from bilibili. Hopefully it's not a tech. And they time out just after losing 2 in a row.
But this is the most crucial part of the whole thing. Just even being able to get into sight. They were able to
it was a great bait. Shout out to Som as well. They double stack here.
What we needed to see more from NRG.
Okay, yeah, they're never checking that.
Respect the fact that, they were kind of concerned as to maybe BLG having that much economy. Perhaps they would have bought up like a backup judge on the ground. We'll swap back and forth between the rifle. So they were kind of hesitant about pushing through, but now feeling much more comfortable and confident to be able to push out that way.
The trip's really strong.
It looks better. Timeout then now called from BLG though. So that's always kind of unfortunate.
Revenge, maybe.
Coach Bile wanting to
it's a doable map now.
Here a little bit more. Clean up the remaining rounds in this half. 3 more to be played out. Try to get as many of them accrued here for BLG as humanly possible.
Who's that NRG coach? Bonkar. So he used to play for NIP
really quickly
from like
who knows what's going to happen on set?
2020 to maybe 2021 as well. I can't remember if they were still a team then. And then just started coaching. Last team was Oxygen in Americas.
This round, NRG swapping sides. Looking for the A execute. They're looking to break through the same Viper setup as well as the Cypher. Knight being here.
Hit off the
Play for
rip,
Nip in Valorant right at the beginning.
NRG into A. Players nearby. So I'm rushing forward, getting ready to take some space.
Oh, it's the old Fnatic strat. Have we done our homework? No, we have not. So the only time that NRG nade over towards Heaven, this is when we do the Fnatic strat. So the cool thing about this strat is it's basically cage. You do these cages on your default, right? But this cage is always kind of overlapping a little bit. And then you overlap your smoke in Heaven. And then you can TP in, you nade it to make sure that no one's inside it. And then everyone's distracted looking at Heaven as you're dueling out. And then Omen just baits the team that is firing at Heaven and just shoots people in the side. Bilibili, if they'd done their homework a little bit, they could have known about this. Is like the only time when they nade Heaven. It's an old Fnatic strat, but it's really cool strat.
It's going to be 3 consecutive now here. Before NRG,
and we're drawing on the map? Yeah, we're drawing on the map.
We've
got the VOD frogs. VOD frogs run SOOP.
Just have to leave Neff's corpse behind. Hold on to these weapons. Would have had the money. But they don't
NRG did this strat against Sentinels? Yes, they did. In the Sen Invitational.
Come online for NRG quite just yet. The spike detonates. NRG still in a position where they could very well rescue this half.
Alright, they save, they full save, so NRG would definitely take that. Pretty much going to be a full buy for both the rounds.
In that fashion. Bilibili definitely not quite able to expect it, and I think the difference this time was having players more towards Rem to be able to catch Neff as he's backing off. Saw him being able to
4v5 save.
That way
it's
too.
Okay. It's the kills that they can buy for the next 2.
Neff not quite expecting
They've already got a lot of rounds.
BLG just spams
like they're giving themselves the best chance to get like an 8-4 really.
This time didn't quite work out. So adjustments now made back in towards mid from NRG. It's going to be Neff gathering info outside of mid this time from vents.
Shots.
I think they saw him cross. I'm not entirely sure.
Plenty of audio made.
Okay, but they hit this trip, so they can at least break this trip. They can also play off of this trip, right? They can break the trip. That creates pressure on A, and then they can fake.
It's the op though, so you gotta be careful.
Scout destroyed.
Okay, yeah, so it's gonna be what we said, right? Oh no, the late call to go over towards A. Oh, this is nice. They knew about the trip, so they went behind it and just dueled the whole time. It's a really nice Omen ult. Omen could win this.
Not anticipating somebody to be in this position. Feels like the wheels are starting to come off a bit here for the side of Bilibili.
Okay, nice shot.
Russia unable to take down Ethan.
Might be able to get 5.
Levius left alive. Just end up being yet another save here.
How many has it been now?
Multiple. But okay. Neff able to find
doesn't matter too much other than getting closer to the ult.
He's able to heal himself at Sky.
If you're Neff at the moment here, you might as well just die. Yeah, you take that though, 1 away. So they could definitely go aggro B main and get an orb at the moment. That'll be the most likely thing. NRG back here. Okay, there's a lot. I mean, you're probably going to see both teams fight for B main. We got 1 away from Razor on attack, 1 away from Sky on defense.
As soon as Mata gets the kill on towards YZ, instantly props it up, allowing for Mata to sneak even further through. And because of that smoke, it just continues to push.
This was nice from NRG, right? This was all really off the sound of hearing that trip. They just made a very good plan around it.
And thanks to that, just
okay, at least NRG are on top of the ults.
No retakes available.
NRG are like, well, we've got a stun and a flash ready for them to try get this orb.
Oh, there's the jump across. Going to be noted off that one.
Swaps back to the rifle.
Yeah, and I think they're just going to be like, well, kind of have a free orb here.
Reinforce mid.
If they can get him the orb, that's going to be the showstopper for the entry.
Yeah, I think that's what they're looking for.
Yeah, I think the overall cooling might be a little bit better here.
Maybe. Shells close. Showstopper.
It's a great Omen flash.
Seekers go out.
Oh, the Seeker spots him up heaven.
Boy. It's going to have to reposition. Does so as the flash connects. He'll get out of there.
Okay, they full shut it down and there's 5 people here, so it's hard for them to go back. They got no vision anywhere.
Showstopper now could break into another part of the site. Potentially the B split, looking to break into heaven.
Showstopper Rushing forward, does he check under rope? No, doesn't. Still does see Levius though. Why is he going to be able to take him down? Finds himself a second as Ethan will fall. Now his own showstopper online. King reveal, sends it, Som taken down. Wisey with 3, looking for the ace.
Someone for
as Verno, last man standing, goes for the reload. The paint shell going to be lobbed in.
Yeah, it gets a little reload. They're going to try to let him have this maybe. 25
back up just about.
Spike, yeah.
Now Verno scrambling.
If he goes vents, he has time, I'm pretty sure.
Getting away from them. 15 seconds remaining. Just going to have to
close.
Wrap his way through, but I'm not even sure if he has the time.
Yeah, I'm not sure he has time after getting his gun out.
Revealed.
Nah, if he had knife whole way, he was fine.
Oh, the trips. No.
Okay.
Okay. It was a
all
solid,
this to deny the ace.
a solid Omen flash.
It's BM, man.
A little bit. You take whatever you can get, you know what I'm saying? But, dude.
They got 4. Considering this start, they did great.
Off of those 4. 5 deaths only. Such a performance on the first half off of this man.
I mean, it's just... I mean, he had a really hot start. Dipped in the middle with a run back here from NRG, but yeah, an explosive final round from YZ. A very good position, but now we get ready to swap sides. 8 and 4. Old school split, you'd say.
Saving to prevent the ace.
Pretty damn good.
He wasn't going to win anyway.
Over onto the defending side.
I kind of would have liked him to just have knife out and run the whole way.
Require the pistol win, which is something that NRG at this tournament so far in the at least the one series played, plus the start of this map, that's not been in their favor.
Yeah.
1 pistol round so far across 3.5 maps played.
That's quite the record. It's a little bit tough for NRG to say the least, but I would still applaud the little comeback that they were able to stage. I mean, it looks pretty good. Finally, the adjustments being made, and a pretty good call in trying to find that alt orb with the showstopper execute. The one thing I just didn't expect was YZ being able to play the positioning around Heaven that way, getting the kill. I think it was Ethan who tried to drop down on him after the guiding light flash, but unfortunately was not able to find that. So Mata fell, YZ
at this
pulled
rate,
out the
NRG are gonna lose the franchising spot.
Just
what the hell?
Flurry of kills, crazy. 4-8
doesn't really work like that, mate. I feel like there's other people that are more at risk. I would say.
Definitely needing the pistol.
I look tired. Oh, dude, I'm tired. 5 AM wake up was not the one.
Stack I'm seeing on A. There's like only a trip on B Heaven. This is some read.
They do start shifting around now.
Yeah, we're trying to break them with the frenzies again. 3 frenzies on the first pistol, 2 frenzies on the second.
Wait a moment.
If BLG had decided to just storm the site, would have already been theirs.
Yeah, in case it happened in the first 10 seconds, but now mid is open. So you're just relying on that one trip towards B Heaven. Verno is in trouble.
Yeah, Cam Hurd, Trailblazer leading the way, does spot out the tripwire as well, so that's going to be a quick clear. Nothing else noted here. Still Verno on an island, but they're still being patient about pushing
the original
this
plan was to end A. As soon as they get no resistance on B, they're kind of feeling a B.
Okay. Levius in the meantime.
This is a good reaction from Verno. Once they go over towards site, he's ready to clear B main.
Smoke here in Heaven. Quick pop flash out of it, nothing spotted. Smoke onto alley. BLG now starting to take the site.
Verno's so far back, so it's going to take a bit of time before he actually
the wall
figures this out.
Ooh, Som.
Uh-oh.
To get away from it.
Now what?
There's one behind.
Planted.
That's
Neff could own this.
NRG looking over their shoulders.
It's going to be a big duel here.
Neff in the meantime here at Mail. A ghost in hand. Mata swings the corner, instantly taken down, tries to turn.
Flash from Ethan.
Ethan just goes ahead, delays the pop on the flash. Doesn't manage to kill him off. YZ pushing up against here, Finesse. Decides to just go ahead, back away.
They kind of know Viper's behind at the moment. Wait, is this a plant against the wall that you can spam from spawn? Smoke goes in. Yeah, we're just spamming against the wall. This is pretty cool, Chad. They planted against the wall, took heavy spawn.
What in the Valorant
right, it's put against the wall, so it's only half of the area for you to defuse spam with the pistol. Even if it gets smoked off, kind of easy-ish.
And NRG really feeling unsettled. It was a pretty interesting call, right, to have that stack early on in case there was a storm out from BLG, but then BLG just takes things really slow down mid into B Heaven, taking their time. Verno's so far away, so he took a little
while. It could be an absolute nightmare for NRG here, double pistol.
And The rotations just took so long from NRG
buys
as well.
you get a shorty,
so to clear out every single corner.
we get a frenzy.
But in that time, BLG just gets into deeper positions. Thanks
And
now.
they go very aggro.
But Levius is able to stand his ground. That fault line.
At least like from NRG, like they have eco strats. I've seen it quite a few rounds where they have like an eco strat. You go hunting here, you stun off the back. It's like similar to the old K-Corp strat where you like Yoru ult. And then Omen flash.
Kills off YZ. It's got to be somewhat cathartic, but in the end, BLG, they lose one player. They start this half off 2-0. Now,
okay, the bonus is pretty good for bilibili. What extra gun do they buy into it?
Catharsis is nice, you know, Helios, but poor Pulchan. It is what it is. You lost a pistol, and that's kind of what happens. BLG being able to take it so quick. They attempted at a pistol rush out from A, but unfortunately completely being stopped. And it's just BLG continuing to be so cautious. They have that lead. They don't want to let it slip. Tying up the rifles now. NRG trying to hold a little bit tighter all across the map. Cypher trips all throughout.
Yeah, this is one of the better things with doing the Viper Cypher stuff, is the Viper can create a lot of pressure over towards A, so you have to have two people. At least, maybe not with the camera, but... And then Cypher's free to do this trip over towards B, which obviously is impossible to shoot unless you heavy commit.
Listening out for anything to potentially throw out the paint shells, but Aftershock doesn't find anything. Trailblazer
Dog
back.
Towards middle.
Look out towards garage though.
To create a lot of pressure. And then we instantly just hit over towards B. The spacing was nice. It's gonna be hard for NRG.
Secting the team there for a brief little moment. Flash up over the top, a swing onto the corner. Why is he going to be taken down? Spot is able to find one. Blast packs down to the low ground.
Oh, that was no way, bro. Ate a flash as well. It was really nice from Mada, dude. That Satchel was sick.
With Neff pushing over in towards Alley. Watching, waiting. Burno needing this kill. The push comes in. He instantly finds the headshot. Now it's all down to K-Knight.
They found my wire.
Surrounded and just managed to see them.
Shout out to Bono, that kill was really important.
Weapons lost here for
That was
NRG.
pretty much it.
There's a deny away a bonus conversion.
I don't even know how that guy wins that duel on site here against Mada.
Pretty good take, and luckily enough for Som, in some ways, I mean they almost lined up for him too. He got the right kill. Maybe it was not intentional, but he got the right kill.
Yeah,
because
he
Russia
landed
was
and just
down,
saw him.
There is no smoke on heaven, and because of that, the rest of NRG are able to find those angles, take those fights against BLG as they tried to cross out a garage. That gave them the numbers. So a little bit better. We shall see how this works out against BLG's economy. A judge being pulled out by Mada. And he's marking the corner outside of A.
They get their own judge out.
Trying to use the ancient forbidden tech.
Trap card.
Here around the corner. YZ at the same time. Stunned up. As there you go. Levy's getting a taste of his own medicine.
Yeah, they do it back to
Double
him.
take, but then eventually able to confirm the kill here, but can't quite get the reload off and was already knocked down to 17 HP, so ends up falling. Flash in, Mada. And swapped weapons.
Okay, a lot of space and a lot of duels being made, so Cypher can take a timing here. These other two are just going to chill out, and Cypher has to make the next play.
Working his way through Vent. It's going to have to be the one to really break open this A side for this team. Tucked in behind the box. With a couple shots out.
This was smart. They shoot the box from far back to bait it out that there's not anyone close. Didn't expect the double. Lovely shots, bro. Holy. That was really, really clean.
Keeps NRG afloat.
So far, the hero
forces them down to an eco. It's doable.
Being able to pull off that maneuver outside of A heaven. I mean, Finesse had the read. He was pinging it out across the map, but just wasn't expecting
what happened there with the statues?
Jump up like that. But thankfully, BLG weren't expecting a second player there, and that was Som. Not only did he get the kill against K-Knight, he swung out a little, continued to hold the angle, and just with those micro plays, being able to secure the final two, slicing the pie ever so carefully. And that's not an easy angle to work with as well, because the obstacle is closer to the right side of your screen. So good job. Now 6-10. That's the timeouts all being spent throughout this entire map.
Every single last one being burned here. There's a BLG.
Yeah, I mean, this is a very early for all timeouts to be used. 10-6, we got no more.
Back of this, but not wanting.
It's really, really rare.
Bring this one back.
Yeah, it's still early in this second half, so not quite seeing too many adjustments yet.
Timed out for Bonka, like you said. Yeah. This is what he was talking about. Where he's so fun to use the double timeouts because if you start the comeback, you get their timeouts.
The mental game being played by both teams right now, or the emotional state of both teams, as NRG start things off, not too hot, but they managed to come back a little bit. Now they're looking quite confident, at least a little bit more so. So the reads are coming together.
They buy the attack judge. they're actually really rolling it back here.
Breaks the can.
The attack judge.
Dude, judge v judge.
Here we go again. Jumping forward some. Hightailing it out. Mata with the push forward, able to find two. They have
that second kill is pretty good.
Outdone Wisey now. Of course, you're on the low
One more
ground.
bullet.
More shell left, and some swings back in to Mail. Takes them down, ensures that they cannot find value. Russia now able to get one tag across, puts Mata down to a sliver.
Yeah, they got a lot of space. Viper should keep going.
Hightailing it the hell out of there. Levius in deep. Getting all the way around up into heaven. But with just a sheriff in hand, they really make this happen. Flash path already, right up the wall. Never mind.
Mata had an absolute round.
Because of that, Mata
is healed up as well. Only one armor rebuy right now.
For him, potentially fours. Or I should say tuck, but position is revealed.
Nice.
Verno will claim it.
Maybe double.
NRG will get a 7th round win. Now just 3
Might
separating.
just buy heavy armor, we'll see.
Yeah.
Ethan with the defuse gets Seekers as well.
That's a bit of vengeance right there for NRG. The slight timing of it too. Recognizing that slight push up against Som. Som managed to get away just in time. So quick. And then Mata repeaks outside of vents. Quick to take down every single player. And this is what you want to see from the new duelist.
It's going to get a little bit crazy, this one.
BLG looking
We've got
for the
5 ults already, and we're
round.
1 away
Now
from
back
3
to the
more.
Rifles. Got some ultimates. The Seeker's available. And everyone close to their ult, actually. Toxic screen up towards
Wait, they want to send it. Look at NRG. We're sending it down mid with Frazel.
Line there on the Trailblazer. Mata, taking a ton of space, trying to chase forward here. Tripwire not going to get the catch. Cyber Cage keeping him distracted. And this Showstopper. It only takes K9
Gonna heal up on this one. Maybe forced it a little bit too much.
Seekers at the ready. Neural Theft revealing all.
I don't know how many people the dog saw, but
He still just sat here in the meantime. Verno taken down over the A side. It feels like Billy finally broken through. They've solved it.
yeah, and we got the lurking raise as well.
Planted.
Seekers goes in, confirms the more heaven.
Attempted retake with YZ on a very deep flank, just now making his way over towards mid. 2 here at ramp, shallow paranoia.
NRG have so much money that all they need to do is try and create damage. Like every kill here is an extra person that might not be able to buy if they win the next.
The TP up top, the reload coming through, the back pedal, that chase coming through.
No way that hit.
With that judge.
It was nuts. Headshots only.
Given the pit in play, there's not much more to be done here. Seems like BLG will look to just fight their way out of this one.
Yeah, damage is good though. I thought he was going to hold Mouse 1. Honestly, I thought he was going to get like 3 here.
Okay,
that's good as well. Double armor rebuy, 2 guns.
BLG get themselves back into the driver's seat.
They got okay damage at the end.
Away from map point.
Again, just a little bit unfortunate for NRG. I mean, going for, I wouldn't say a gamble, but some kind of a read to try to throw off BLG's game plan, right? That was off the timeout, trying to read how they would work around the toxic screen. So that was what that Showstopper from Mata was for, but unfortunately he kind of clipped towards the bottom of the ground instead. And BLG just narrowly avoids it by staying on higher ground. Then off of that, just the rest of the round rotates through. Down to the final moments. It's going to be BLG now buying back up. YZ with the Showstopper available. They could just execute straight
that we
into
spoke
B.
about earlier. Oh boy, it's going to play full retake on this one.
Previous, now in play. Everybody scattering back.
What ult do they got to retake? Seekers, that's about it.
cancel some.
Seekers at least reveals that no one's over towards
try to join in with the rest of the squad. Seekers
middle.
Chasing down, quick clear. Russia tries to stay settled.
It's a hard retake. It comes down to the B main Jaws.
Flank coming around the back here. K9 able to find one, doesn't expect the second.
That's a bit of space into garage now. Ethan takes.
Gets the kill. Paranoia used there from Som. Doesn't have it for the site now. Maybe they don't need it. Finesse able to find Wisey, able to find Neff. Russia striking back. Levius.
Damn. Okay, if I'm really critical here, bilibili at one point had 2 over towards B main, and then this guy decided to cross with the smoke up at heaven. If they didn't do that, I think they win.
Is the key phrase as well for NRG.
It's a nice retake in the end.
Retake, slowly starting to mount that comeback together. Although, you know, the site might have been taken by BLG, the showstopper completely avoided, which is fine. So
nice
the retake setup going through. 2 players
nice
to
shots.
take back garage. Ethan being a secondary peeker was so big. And then the rest of them coming in with a careful peek off of heaven, waiting for those smokes to dissipate, going in with a utility of their own. That gives them so much more vision to the site and taking down BLG.
Force them down to another eco. Low buy for bilibili.
It's coming through again from NRG now. Trying to stay ahead of the game. Slow pushes out into towards A, recognizing the half buy from BLG.
Old cycle. A much better position here for NRG. Neural Theft, Rolling Thunder, both
online. They beat the smoke. Wait, that's giant.
Anti-blast back trip set up here.
I'm surprised they just insta-go for it, but
top of Wisey's head.
That's kind of impressive.
Russia taking him down on that exit from garage.
That doesn't happen with the ping changes though, right?
And coming in, the team still very much split apart. Mata pulling off the angle, but they still have that tripwire to assist in covering this mid approach.
Nice shot.
Somehow not winning the fight. K9 coming up with a kill.
That's okay though. Do they expect the double luck at middle? God, Wisey's lunatic. I don't think they're going to expect middle. That's a giant ult.
Now the Neural Theft will reveal all.
Yeah, didn't expect middle at all.
Left on his lonesome, left on to his own devices.
Okay, impossible to win.
Doesn't have a bite available. Doesn't have vision. Finesse will keep him covered.
Okay, chat, they did so much damage that I'm pretty sure at 11-9 this is massive round here.
Rounds separating.
And if they can pick up this current round, then economy truly will be quite broken for the side of BLG. And remember, no more timeouts available. Everything was already spent, so if we continue in this pattern, NRG looking to really turn things around on its head. Good adjustments, being able to hold things from heaven. Not going for the paranoia play instead. Som with the spams.
1, 2, 3. I mean, all 5 of them.
Execute the beat. Now,
NRG's money's a little bit better than I thought.
BLG again. They are swapping sides once more. Back in towards A. Slow peeks out. NRG goes into check outside of that toxic screen. Mid being contested heavily as well, though.
This is overall very good patience here from bilibili, just hanging back, but Levius needs to be able to stay alive. The push getting ready to come through. The spike down just there in sewer. They will back away, but Russia just going to be spammed down.
They got an extra bit of damage there as well. We got regen shield, so with the hill, goes back up to full pretty much.
But in all that time, K9 slowly creeping outside of garage.
They've been doing very good at getting the entries.
He needs, you know, some kind of a smoke or something a little bit more. With the timing being passed on as well, NRG starting to read some of these rotations. We'll have some rotations of their own. The 2-3 split still kind of favors NRG for now.
They can leave the site for sure. FNS is all.
Yeah, they're looking to play from heaven because no more smokes from bilibili, but
30 seconds left.
They've already crossed.
Gotten themselves into the site.
Yeah, and no one's going to overstep. Just wait for the ult. Everyone's going to get in position.
At the alley.
What are you thinking?
How do they split? They know that this ultimate is online. Cannot afford to have multiple players get caught by it.
Yeah, I don't even know how they win, to be honest, in terms of bilibili. It would have to be the best Sky Flash ever.
Pushback coming through. There you go.
It was not the best Sky Flash ever.
Going to be taken down. Levy is only going to be good for one, and now Neff, last one alive. Trapped here in the garage as the defuse gets ready to come through. Dodges the paranoia. Mata forced to wait. They nearly line up, but he just cannot get the shot through. NRG.
Okay.
Another round victory. One away
Force
from
them
tying
down
it up
to
at
eco as well.
11-11.
11-11. Not easy to say that. Say that 5 times fast, chat, or any watch parties out there.
What the hell?
Still a good round from NRG, right? That rolling thunder was truly the undoing of bilibili. Just so much being thrown at them, and 2 players getting hit by that thing. They were trying to read the situation, trying to play around.
FNS, yeah, a couple of rounds in a row is kind of
done. They read that they were already on site.
I'm alive.
FNS had the ultimate to work with it.
Felt like bilibili were just bashing their heads against the wall over towards B.
Doesn't favor bilibili.
Change something up here. Aggro over towards A heaven. We lose A control in reaction. We push middle.
Sussed out the game plan here. They know that it's just the A site, and they're going to play for a retake, it seems.
Smokes off to continue controlling ramps.
Also, worth talking the bilibili force into this one.
Dead. Ethan just strafing down the ramp, able to find the kill. Russia waiting here, but there's 3 players on the opposite side of this smoke. As this gets ready to dissipate, it's going to be out into the open.
He did pretty good to get one.
But it's still going to be a man
some kind of hero play.
NRG.
They might not check this box.
2 flashes available.
Wizzy can actually win this.
Boombot going past YZ. He draws attention over towards elbow, and as he lands, YZ will strike, swings the corner, but can't finish off Som. K9 now, dead, Neff, gone, NRG are running it back.
Sorry, this was great from Mada though. He double satchel in just to check all the corners.
It's just perfect.
Like he's satcheling in, he checks close here and back of sight.
Perfect before on B with the rolling
like a little Mada goes down
and
gives him a kill. Like the info is everything.
It's all perfectly read. Not only did they take space outside of ramps with a deep smoke outside towards
they might be doing
a little bit more, they were very careful. And once they managed to take that, the Boombot kind of spotted it all. That there was 1 player towards elbow. Paint Shells gets a little bit more space for Mada as he satchels in. And because he satchels in, he even anticipates to check the cubby, allowing for the rest of the team to collect on those final kills. So the follow through from the rest of the team was absolutely spot on.
Drew Face, thank you for saying that, dude. I hope everything goes right.
It's just continuing to dwindle down all Spectres. NRG continues to
push.
push.
I mean, Ethan
I appreciate you telling me that also.
Now online. Gets it off the back, and Mada just
it's a
cuts
back-to-back mid-push.
2 for him, 2 for Ethan. As NRG get ready to take the lead. K9 just cowering here in the corner, is able to find 1, but
alright, NRG
more than that.
Lose double pistol, still managed to get one chance of closing it out.
Now here at map point.
And they got Razor. Oh boy, look at this.
From NRG. The streak looks good. And from that,
hadn't they been having like a rough time with their defense as well? Or at least
to be able to slow creep out outside of mid. Mada did it previously on the round before. This time they're doing it together with multiple players on the approach, and thanks to that, having the cover fire to take down these players with Spectres in their hands. Now I suspect the next round they're not going to do the same thing any further.
Som with the op.
But it's the op play. Som into Garage.
4 ultimates, nearly 5. YZ is 1 charge away from giving him a fully stacked deck.
Okay. Is Mada going to satchel the trip?
And 3 on the side of NRG.
I really think a satchel to the trip would be nice. Oh.
NRG.
I think he did. Yeah, he did.
Gonna have to turn back to look a little bit. All right, the Seekers will tell so much.
Seekers goes 3 over towards B, so it's an easy call.
They're just looking to play the numbers game here.
Let's see what Verno's got.
Drawn out here from Mada. They desperately try to escape, but he is hot on their heels. Spots 1, sends it, doesn't get the kill, but Verno is able to find YZ. Neff desperately trying to fight back. The TP into the side here from Som, reinforcing their position. Turn to the flash, but it doesn't matter. Ethan
Verno did great. Verno did great. Ethan did great. Som did great. That was cool.
13-11 NRG.
Okay, honestly pretty impressive, chat. Double pistol lost into a win of a map. It's a really good sign.
Pick of split 13-11.
An unbelievable comeback as well.
Yeah, this was a great omen up from Som here.
They also lost, not